welcome back to the Mechanics Guild. I feel like at this point we don't need to introduce ourselves.
Yeah,
I think that's fine.
That feels like enough.
If you're at this point with us, you should you should be damn sure you know who we are.
Exactly.
You want to take that one more time?
No,
we got it.
No,
That's clean. That's
great.
it.
Right
I can
there.
cut
Let's
it.
go.
There you go.
End of episode. The air whistles through the cracks in the mountain's caverns. A rumble turns into a roar, distinct evidence of a scarlet tunneler burrowing its way underground. It feels eerily still, heavy, warm, as you press deep, deep down past the elemental chamber and into the tunnels and cisterns where no one but maintenance seeks to go. As you head to the village, known by many other names not officially recognized by the guild, Darius, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Crazy.
What a start. So I'm gonna roll. No, not wisdom.
Yeah, baby.
Just general wisdom? Like
Wisdom saving
insight?
throw. No,
Okay.
wisdom saving throw.
General
wisdom.
It's a 2+1, baby.
The color drains from your eyes.
Oh no.
Shrieks. A flash. Chaos. Guards bursting into the Traversium. A small trickle of blood, black as night in your colorless vision, snakes its way underneath the door. You rush towards the door, but no matter how fast you run, it seems to just get further and further away. Another flash. A face, hooded, long white hair fighting its way to freedom, framing a deep, disfigured scar running from eyebrow to jawbone. This is new. This you haven't seen before. A shriek, a chant, whispers in a language you don't understand. Something is calling to you. You've seen, you know, you've seen, you know. The cacophony grows louder, and you feel a small drip of liquid fall down your jaw as your ear begins to bleed. A guttural voice joins the fray, lashing out, split, 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 and die, die. Intense heat and ruthless cold battle for dominance, and a searing pain courses through your nerves, forcing you to drop to your knees. Live in Argo, you see this. Something sunders through you, ripping pieces from you. Though something tells you this is not your pain, not originally, but something else's that you're now feeling. The phantom shrieks are joined by the very real wails of the insane minds roaming these caverns. The peril of your mind mingles with the tangible danger here, and you fight to keep separate what is real and what is only in your dreams.
Okay, I'm lost. What's going on?
I grab my hands to my face, and on my knees I use a hand to support myself on the ground.
Argo's eyes dart between Darius and Liv.
I think Liv is first trying to determine if intervention will be met with violence. I think it's not unknown that soldiers who have something like this might react with violence. I think she wants to make sure that can I just do like I don't know if it's an insight or something, just to see if like presence will help or if it's something that we should just let him write out.
Yeah, insight.
Bad. That's going to be a 13.
Attilio with a 13, what would Liv see in Darius?
His jaw is clenched. His hands are forming fists. There's a lot of tension throughout his body. He seems like a touch might set him off into a fight or flight response.
Mm-hmm.
He feels closer to a heaving, sort of surrounded boar than he does like a man right now.
Okay. Then I think she's going to use her voice to try and ground him. So she's going to say, Darius, we're here. You're safe. You're fine. We're here with you. Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
I get up quickly. The fact that I can localize a voice and this "we're here" sets me into confusion. I pull the sword out and point at it the direction of where it's coming. My eyes are like bloodshot. I was like, who is there? Who are you? And I am like, I flex my legs. I'm in full battle defense mode, but I don't lunge at them. I'm just pointing at them and full, like, a single move and I'll go into something.
Argo, not exactly knowing whether to help or intervene, takes a step forward, just a step in case he needs to throw himself in front of Liv.
Liv is just going to stand her ground. And seeing that there is so much tension, I think music is such a universal language. I think I'm going to start singing a soft lullaby from my continent in an effort to calm him. And it's just a sweet little like melody of just like being safe, being at home. Your mother's right here. We're going to get through this. You're okay to relax and go to sleep.
Okay, yeah. You want to roll me a performance?
No, but I will. That is a dirty 20.
Okay. Attilio, you may remake your wisdom saving throw with advantage.
13.
Okay. You hear this lullaby enter. It is a voice you don't necessarily know, but it is one of comfort. You still are seeing flashes and hearing screams, but they are now intermixed with this lower, just, melody of warmth. And you think you can get a hold of yourself. The nightmare is not over, but it is controllable.
I feel like the edges of what was a very blurry, confusing vision begins to soften. So the things are still happening. I still hear them, but I can see the people in front of me. I see where my sword is pointing. I immediately sort of drop my weapon down and take 2 steps back. And I don't, as a soldier, I don't know if I'm used to being this vulnerable in this position and so much reveal. So I'm sort of just taking breaths.
So you shake it off. You gesture to your companions to continue forward. Liv and Argo, do you?
Yeah, I think I bend down and pick up his sword and I'll hand it to Argo just to like hold on to for now.
Yeah, after exchanging a pretty concerned and confused look, Argo's just gonna try his best to improvise, take the sword and follow a few steps behind the big, scary giant in front of him.
I look at them. I go, it happens. Sometimes. I reach out my hand towards Argo.
I think I'm gonna take his hand and just put my hand in it and say, that was worrisome. What do you mean it happens? And I think I'm gonna try and lead him in the direction that we're walking without giving him his sword back.
As we walk to the sounds of the faraway wails, I say, can you hear that? Those sounds at the distance.
Neither of you can.
Somewhere far away, if you focus just enough, you'll hear the voices of old men slowly going mad. It is the curse of old world guards. A lifetime spent in the infinite hallway means that this reality of ours gets a little messy. They call it the sickness, verse sickness, that comes for all world guards eventually, no matter how hard we try to fight it. It starts with a little shake, a little bit of your hands not quite stilling themselves when you go to sleep. Then come the nightmares. And then when you're not useful enough, you come here, a husk of your former self. The last ounce of respect we get is that they don't watch us as we shout into the night about monsters coming out of doors. That's why I brought you here. It's the safest place I know. Or at least the one where you're least watched.
What do you mean? This is something known to the guard?
Think of it as there are things that we privately know, even if we publicly pretend not to.
But you know going in what you're signing up for? You know that it's this?
There's no greater honor than being a world guard. Wouldn't you?
I wouldn't if I lost my head. That's all I have.
You did join to be a mechanic. It's a wonder what people will do for honor, even if their life is on the line.
Well, they say hope's the last thing to die. And if I am going to lose it, may it be in battle rather than a shack in the husk. And hopefully I reach out my hand again, and maybe this time I'll get my sword back, because I really want my sword back.
Argo's gonna say, as long as you still keep your head screwed on when it matters most. And he's gonna hand the sword back, but while we were following behind him, I'd like to be investigating it a bit. It is something of an artifact that he's never gotten to see before, and he'd like to check it out.
Sure, yeah, roll me an investigation.
16 on the die, that's a 21.
Attilio, tell us about your sword.
Yeah, of what you can see on it, it is a great sword. It is very big. It is black metal, and engraved on its blade are runes that you would know this, I guess, because you are into that sort of world. While they're fire runes. The town of Alpharon City, is both a warrior city, but also famous for its runesmiths, which are usually female runesmiths, and his mom is one of those. And so the runesmiths, so he has a fire rune on the blade. Similar runes, if you're paying attention to Darius, exist on his armor as well, but they're clearly not the same runes, right?
Cool.
I pick up the sword. I don't say anything about. I don't answer Argo's statement. I just pack it up and keep going forward.
Cool. And eventually you emerge from this winding tunnel into a small cavern, what Darius called the husk. Small hovels with wooden doors are carved directly into the cave walls, a very honeycomb-like structure. There are stone paths and stairways crisscrossed on top of the hut to access all the well space placements. They are not close, clumped together. They are very well spaced apart. You see dim torches are flickering and they're catching looming shadows on the wall. A rhythmic dripping, a metronome of mortality is echoing across the chamber. Darius, you know the most about these. You know that in insanity can often come danger. And so you know that the nooks down near the water are likely the safest place to dally.
Follow me. Stick to the waters. And we make our way down.
I follow at a socially distant 6 feet away.
6 feet away.
Yeah, sure. Follow the giant guy with the sword who just had a meltdown. Walk over by the water with him. Sure.
You
what
handed
could
him his
happen?
sword back.
Very quietly to himself. Very, exclusively to himself.
So yeah, you find a little nook near this water, and again, you are deep underground. This is further deep than anywhere else in the guild that you have gone. So the air is thick, and the water is black, and it is, as far as you can tell, quiet. A quick glance shows there are no scrying orbs in this area. You are safe to talk here. as safe as you are anywhere.
I think Liv takes a moment to size up the men before her for the first time, probably. She goes, okay, first things first. I need you both to tell me exactly who you are.
Argo Hull.
I meant a little deeper than in name alone.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm from Coniston.
And what
I feel like I'm not giving you what you're looking for.
I'm looking for is a thread that connects us all. Mervina was very clear that to assume this was an attack of chance would be naive.
Right. Okay. You're making the web. You're putting the pieces together.
I'm attempting to.
Argo Hull, sorry, nervous. Argo Hull from Coniston. My parents are working class. Dad's a sailor, mom's a baker. I don't really know how I ended up. I'm clever. I make things. I'm an artificer. I was going to go into that before the Mechanics Guild thing opened up. Honestly, I'll tell you what I said to Mervina. There's nothing about me that I think is special. I can't. I don't like not understanding things, but I can't imagine why
But
this
you're
would
not
happen to me.
just an artificer. There were some things you did there that were more than just trinkets.
Argo kind of gnashes his teeth together for a second, says, yeah, all right, yeah. So there's some things that I can do and I can't really explain it and I don't really understand why, and that's very frustrating to me, but other than that, just an artificer. So sometimes I want to be someplace that I can see and I can't get there fast enough, and then I blink and I'm there. And sometimes I believe in people and then they're better. And that's just like optimism, right? That's what my mom calls it.
Can you do any of that right now?
I don't see anywhere I want to go. And do you guys need me to believe in you really bad right now?
I mean, who doesn't?
Ooh.
Maybe it's not so much who we are, but why we're here, Miss Oslick. And I look at you very intently, trying to figure out why somebody so clearly of a high class has decided to become a mechanic. I say that with my steely glare.
Is it too novel an idea or a thought that someone who has so much might aspire to more?
I look at Argo to see if he reacts somehow.
He kind of furrows his brow and looks around for a second, and then looks at Darius to try and see if he can make any more sense of that than he can.
Maybe a seat at the council. Maybe a trader. Maybe even an ambassador. But somehow, a mechanic just doesn't fit.
You don't think a mechanic is a brilliant stepping stone to those things?
If you survive.
Survive?
Yes, it's true this might be a more deadly way of going about it, but it's also the fastest. And Liv sits for a second. She kind of takes a deep breath. And then she looks each of these men in the eyes and like, can I be very honest with you? And I need you to promise that you will not tell anyone.
As a sign of peace, I sit, I reach for my weapons, which I'm sure freaks everybody out. And I just very calmly take them off and put them next to me.
And I think you see her shoulders kind of collapse a little bit. A little bit of the facade of having it all together all the time cracks. And she says, at home, everything is planned for me. I have not had a choice that was my own in nearly 15 years. I am expected to helm a great dynasty, and I am the sole heir of my parents. Sometimes pressure like that feels like a cage more than a gift.
Argo takes a deep breath at that and sits down and looks at this person that he did not expect to understand with nothing but understanding.
I'm a little suspicious though. Can I roll for insight or something to be if Liv is holding? I mean, the queen is a queen diplomat, so like.
I have
See how the
said
fuck
nothing
this
that is
goes.
a lie.
Sure, yeah.
I just want to know if you're holding out for more. Something else. What would it be? Insight? Would it be insight?
Yeah, you can roll insight.
You know what? It's a 9 anyway.
Yeah, I mean, in this state, Liv is very vulnerable and seems to be sharing things with you that she doesn't normally share.
Yeah, you dick.
No, I just wanted to know if there was more, if there was like another reason. Everything I think she was true. I just, not on a 9.
Not on a 9.
Okay. I turn to Argo and I go, what about you, boy? What brings you to this underground lair of magic?
Well, first of all, man, it's, I assumed the same thing that any one of us would have wanted. It's the opportunity for honor, glory, to serve my home, the only place I've ever known and truly ever felt safe. And also, it's my opportunity to repay everybody who ever believed in me. Like, and he points at Liv, like you. At least, that's what I got from what you were saying. For me, it's my mom and dad. I came here to do what a person with access to a mind like mine has a responsibility to do. I came here to be a mechanic because I want to help people.
I think at a younger age I've been moved by what Argo said, but I think the old man skepticism has a little bit of like a, no, I don't know. Maybe my cold. Can I roll for
empathy?
Sure. Roll for empathy.
No, roll for like cynicism.
Yeah, whenever if I'm playing a character and I want to know if they would do something, I roll a D100 and see what the percentage of likelihood is.
Oh, let's see. D100. Oh. Somewhere in me, in this weird, cynical heart, a flash of realizing that, I was once like that. And even though I'm still an old bitter man, I don't know if bitter, but like who's just gone through a lot and had a lot of dreams broken and don't meet your heroes kind of attitude, you feel something for this kid.
And even in the dark shadows here, Liv and Argo, you both see that hope indeed is the last to die.
Argo, is there anything that you have on you of the things that you make? You did say that it's something you can't figure out, so I think what I understand is that it's something you research a lot.
What are you after? You're trying to figure out the thing?
So I know that I'm not as learned as you. And this may be something that takes research to find. I'm wondering if perhaps you've already done it and just didn't have dots to it yet.
Oh. I guess that's possible. Ooh, that's very exciting. Argo is going to start, again, like wide-eyed, his pupils almost as large as his full moon spectacles. He throws his pack off his shoulder onto the ground and starts digging through it for books and goes, oh, yeah, okay, wait, I got just the thing. Okay, here, hold this and hold this. Darius, you hold this one. Don't put it on the ground. Just hold it. Yeah, it's very fragile. There's only one of those. Okay, and he pulls out a book that he was looking through in the library and accidentally walked out with, I guess, and starts reading from it, takes a few minutes, and casts Detect Magic as a ritual on Lavinia.
What book was it that you took this out of?
Magician 101.
Please, 201 at least.
Yeah, I do think it is some sort of preliminary guide through. I think it was the autobiography of another wizard. And in it, he had written down a small, handful of some of his earlier spells.
Cool. So you cast Detect Magic, and you notice a few things. You notice a definite general aura of magic that is not exactly clarified for you. It is clear that Liv is touched by two separate sources of magic. In addition to this Detect Magic, I'm going to have you do this. Make me either an Arcana or a Religion roll.
Oh, it's probably going to be Arcana for your boy. It's a natural 13. Let me look back at I think it's a +5. I'm just double checking. Okay, Arcana, 13 plus 5 is 18.
One of them feels organically arcane. One of them does not.
Organically
arcane.
As opposed to synthetically arcane?
Not necessarily synthetic, but less natural.
Ah, I see. Okay. Could Argo translate this sort of organic magic chemistry as something in like the Fae
that is probably what
lineage?
You think. That organic natural is likely. You know that Fawnlings are supposedly from the Fae lineage, and so it is likely that you are picking up with that. The other one you cannot identify, but it is not natural in the way that Fae magic is.
Okay.
And then you do sense a strong transmutation magic coming from an item that Lavinia is wearing.
Huh.
Have you seen any of this maybe on yourself, or have you come into contact with something like it?
Well, Detect Magic works in a 30 feet radius around me, so anything nearby is
So
lit up.
You want to dial in on yourself?
Yeah, let's just take a look around.
You sense two other sources of magic within 2 feet, within 30 feet. Yourself and Darius, both of which are that less natural strain.
Huh.
Wait, what? Repeat that.
There's...
Wait, no, repeat that. I totally was like, yeah, what?
All three of you, there is a slight radiance of magic that is not identifiable. It is not one of the known schools of magic. It is clearly deep and intrinsic to you, but it is not Fae lineage.
Me?
So I think what happens
I'm a magical wizard.
I think
he hasn't told us yet. He hasn't told us yet.
I think what happens is Argo scans through Liv and goes, oh, there's something, and it describes it the same way as you, Sarah. You know, there's something organic, but also there's this other thing that something. There's something I'm picking up, but I can't put my finger on it. And then when he says, put my finger on it, he looks at his hands and he starts to see that same similar, and he goes, oh. And then out of sort of distress and alarm, he looks up at Liv with wide eyes. And then out of instinct, he turns and looks at Darius. And when he sees him with this aura, he goes, whoa, no, oh, no, wait, what? No. And then he starts darting between each, like all three of us, going, there's something, wait, that doesn't make it.
Deep breath.
Oh.
Full sentence.
Whoa. There's something I don't understand happening, and that isn't supposed to happen.
What is it?
We each have an aura of something that I can't describe. And that's not what Detect Magic is for. It's supposed to describe things to you. It's supposed to say exactly what everything is so you can catalog it and understand it. And this isn't definable.
Is there any way of telling whether this magic happened before or after our attack?
Not right now, not but I'll find out, not without extensive something. I can only see what's here now.
I lean in, I look at both of them, and I go, so what do we know? Did you all hear the same words?
Die. Atla.
Oh, yes, those. I've heard a lot of words. Sorry. Sorry.
Argo points at Liv then. Wait, you were out. You heard it even then?
I think it was the last thing I heard before I hit the ground.
Atla's one of the verses in the infinite hallway. And it seems to be dying. I lean a little bit closer. During the feast, I walked away and followed Mervina to the Traversium. In the Traversium, you see specks of light representing verses. Many years ago, I used to guard the doors of the Traversium. The specks were always bright, and this is the first time I've seen some of them black.
Would Argo have any sense as to what that means?
I think the best that you can assume with that is it is a verse that no longer has contact. Like, you have heard of verses losing contact. You all know about that, the very first verse that was discovered, Baal. You know that after the entire element was returned, they no longer had communication with that verse. So only from what you've read, because the Traversium is restricted access, baby. Like, you're not in there unless you are working in there and have high clearance. So anything you know of that is going to be what is publicly released knowledge. And you do know, it is public knowledge, that there are verses that no longer have communication. So you might in your brain think that that is what that means. Although, to Darius's point, he had never seen that before. Even the verses that didn't have communication, he had not seen them be dark on the map before.
Something is going on, and I don't think we have all the information.
Do we assume this creature was from Atla? Or trying to get there?
Sent to kill it.
Sent to kill Atla?
Or Atla's already dead.
I just thought it was curious. When you want to destroy something, you say destroy, not necessarily die. Die Atla. If my intention was to end a universe, I don't know if die would be the word I would use.
It's exactly the word I would use. You think about a city, right? When a city loses all of its people, or a forest loses all of its trees, it's not a destroyed city as much as it no longer has life. A world, a place works the same way. A place, just like a thing, a living thing, can die. A city that loses its people is a ghost town. A forest that loses its trees is dead. A swamp. I've never heard of someone killing a whole verse before, but...
And I've never heard so many mechanics being called out at once. Seems we're at a very remarkable time.
I'm sure there's got to be something in one of these books. Maybe one of the ones that I had Errol. Oh! Errol! I left Errol back in the library. I gotta go. Look, it was very nice meeting the both of you, but I have to leave. We should do this later or something. What?
Argo, not a word
Wait.
to Errol.
Oh, Okay. Okay. About this, you mean, right? About the conversation or just the attack? I can tell her about the
You can
attack,
tell her
right?
about the attack, but nothing that happened in this room.
Right. Of course. Okay.
So what should we do now?
I've got to go. I've never had a friend before.
Give me your bunk rooms in case I need to find you. But for now, I think we should continue as we have been.
Argo rifles through his pack for a moment and pulls out some scraps of paper. He's just got like handfuls of them, and he goes to write down his bunk. And one of the pieces of paper that he sees is the note that was scribbled out to him, tucked into his dorm. And he holds for a minute and looks between the two of them. While we're keeping secrets, did you get one of these? And he holds up a slip of paper and says, from a friend?
I pull out my own one and lift it up in the air.
Liv keeps her arms crossed, but you see her lip curve upwards.
Huh.
What did your friend say, Argo?
Wait, is this a trick? You just asked me to keep something a secret. If I tell you this now, will you not trust me?
Oh, I wish I was that smart.
I just rubbed my forehead.
I think we don't get through any of this without each other. I can't do what you did, he says, pointing at Darius. I just can't swing a sword that good. So I'm gonna trust you with this. Don't tell anyone, but the guild found out the elements are remnants of an ancient civilization. They're keeping it all super hush-hush. It makes you wonder what else they know.
Can I
Okay.
glance at it and see if it's written in the same handwriting?
It is.
I don't want you to think that I don't trust you with mine, but I am in the middle of trying to find out who wrote these and whether they value loyalty or curiosity more.
When I asked if it was a trick, you should have said yes.
I didn't ask you about the note.
And he looks at Darius and goes, well?
There's a traitor among the pledges, but the guild isn't sure who it is or what the nefarious plans are. And I pointedly turn my head to look at Liv.
Why?
Oh, everybody's sharing the notes except the fondling. Oh no.
Well, seems two of the three of us can't follow directions, so I can assure you, hand to my heart, the note.
Argo starts packing up his things and goes to walk away. No,
Whoa.
I don't like this. Trust goes both ways.
I already trusted you with my secret. It just wasn't a note.
I don't know a lot about people, and I don't know a lot about getting along. But I know without trust,
So
there's
I have
nothing.
to share two secrets? My one wasn't enough?
Argo turns and walks
Whether we
away.
like it or not, we're a squad now.
That stops Argo. He turns around and goes, wait, what?
You don't often choose who you go to battles with, but you can choose how to stand with them.
They're looking for a council position. Happy?
No, I'm not happy, he says with a big grin. No, you have to show us the note.
Why?
Because I need to check it for handwriting, he says with a big shit-eating grin.
Why don't you just ask me if they match?
Liv. Please.
She takes it out. She'll show it to you. But you can tell in her face it feels like something was taken from her. Happy?
Well, wait. No, I'm not happy. Who is this person that knows all this stuff?
I'm trying to find out. And now I can't tell them that I followed the directions.
You're not the worst at lying. Better than either of us, I'd say.
I've never lied to you in a day of my life.
Argo's gonna turn to Darius and say, what is the World Guard's position on lying by omission?
We don't talk.
Ah, so it's all lying by omission.
We don't talk.
What am I doing right here? I'm sorry. That's abundantly clear. I'm sorry. I have to go. I've left Errol. She's probably already moved on, but that's fine. At least I have to figure it out. I appreciate you both. And he turns and walks away.
Great.
I look at Liv. There are many games afoot, Miss Oslick. I think we should make sure we get our pieces right. I pick up my sword, pack it up, and I begin to leave too.
I think out of earshot of Argo, she kind of says to Darius, we should make sure he won't be a liability. He's earnest.
I'll keep an eye on him. And I keep going.
Great. Okay, great. So you all begin to leave the husk. Argo, you are running off to Errol, who you've probably appropriately identified as waiting for you somewhere. She did go to get you both sandwiches before this incident happened. And Liv shortly after, Darius after that as well. Let's do where Liv and Darius, where are you headed off to?
My bunk.
Yeah, my bunk.
Great. Darius, you go back. Things seem to be quiet. Folks are studying. Nothing seems out of place.
Do I need to study?
Probably. You've got a written test coming up. How would you like to prepare?
I'm old and wise. I read the scrolls, much to my chagrin.
Okay, so let's bring in a mechanic that I introduced a while ago, but we can actually now implement here. So we do have studying rules, preparation rules for these trials. Scale of 1 to 3, are you just sort of like breezing your way through it? In which case you will not suffer any exhaustion or anything like that, but you're also going to have some other burden, likely rolling with disadvantage or something. Are you going to just sort of like adequately study, in which case you will be going in no burden, no boon? Or do you want to pull an all-nighter and study overtly, in which you will have a boon, but you will have a level of exhaustion?
Definitely not an all-nighter, but definitely not a breeze. So I'm going to go right. I'm just coming in gay.
Middleman, coming in gay. Which...
Strong and wrong, big guy. We're proud of you. Good job.
Hey, if anything, you're going in by because you're not going all the way.
Incredible. Liv, you go back to your bunk. As you open the door.
This is still the same day that I got walloped in the ass,
Sure is.
right? Can I go to the nurse?
Sure. Yeah, you can go to the Vitalis Collegium.
I have
which is
less
also
than-
where the other two pledges are. Yeah, so you can absolutely go get some healing salves
Great.
and
I
tinctures.
would love to do that. If I have a while, I have less than half my hit points right now. I'm bleeding on the floor.
You are, yeah. And you'll have
This whole time.
a night of sleep. You will have a night of sleep before, functionally, mechanically, before you have to.
Just narratively, I don't think I'd be laying down on my bed right now.
Like, I need to go get some Band-Aids.
I need a Gatorade and a hug.
And a shower.
And a shower.
Yeah, absolutely. You go to the Vitalis Collegium. There are, it is very easy to get like simple tinctures and healings. Like the over-the-counter medicine is very easily accessible to you. An apothecary can help you out with that.
Can I say something obnoxious? In regards to the tinctures we have available, are they up to par with my mother's?
Ooh, what is your mother's par?
I think it has to be pretty good, but yeah, I mean, I'll leave it up to you. But knowing like the industry that they have,
She built an empire on those tinctures. They gotta be good.
The guild houses Solara's greatest minds. You know that it was a guild druid that created the Vialium that allows you to verse hop, not die, and all that kind of stuff. So, functionally, they are incredible. Nostalgically, probably not as good.
they suck. I'll take whatever they have,
Okay.
and I will write my mom.
Got beat up in the library today, Mom.
I want to write and request anything Healy Bobeely that she can send me. I want to send her a tiny bit of whatever they have here to see if, I don't know if it's something that she can utilize and like
Reverse engineer.
make a different strain of, just in case she wants to. And I want to, without going into too much detail, write about a friend who has nightmares and tremors and know if she has or knows of anything that can help.
Okay. Cool.
A friend?
You're not here.
Different.
You're not here.
Friend. Cool. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you know that the guild keeps communication fairly tight, but especially with the pledges, they will allow letters to come in and out.
Great.
You get the sense that they probably read them first. I will allow, if you want to use Thieves' Cant as a secret message of a language that you have with your mother, I will absolutely allow that.
Oh, sure. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then other than that, I think just getting a general beat on the pledges who are downed.
Okay.
I don't
both,
like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the day of. They are both like still downed.
Still downed. Great.
Yeah, you can tell that they're both stable. They are not actively dying, but neither of them have woken up.
Great.
So in this world, hours are 120 minutes. As we haven't established that, but like an hour is not 60 minutes. It's effectively like 2 hours.
that a
So
fun
11
little
o'clock
thing.
is 10 p.m.
Great.
All right. Not as late as I thought. Great.
Fun things about world building. All right, Argo. You go back to the Live William. It has been probably a couple gongs at this point. It is eerily normal.
Oh,
The remnants of ash have all been completely cleaned. All of the archivists are going about their jobs. It does not seem like anything has happened here.
jeez, that's eerie. Is there still the stack of books that we were taking off the shelves so that I could pour through and then shorthand explain to her?
The docents have returned them.
Yeah.
But you do see on one of the benches on the first floor with 2 sandwiches wrapped next to her is Errol.
Oh, she is still here. Argo sees her, clocks her, takes like one step, and then like backs up for a sec and is like, I did something wrong. I have to play this smooth. I have to really nail this. And then he walks up and he goes, "What's up?"
Argo! And then she like jumps up at you, throws her arms around your neck, and is just like, I thought you were dead. What happened?
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Just hold on. Sorry, you're squeezing tight.
Sorry.
Hold
I
on.
don't have your sandwich.
It's okay. Yeah, thank you. I didn't think you'd still be here. It's been a long time. Why did you wait?
I mean, I wasn't just sitting doing nothing. She points at a stack of books that she has next to her on the table.
Oh, good.
It's not really anywhere else I'd rather be, but what happened? They wouldn't let us in for a while, and then
Right.
You were gone, and so I asked people what happened,
Right.
and they said that you got whisked away, and that people died.
Okay. All right. Just slow down. That's weird. Me telling someone else that. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. Let's just.
So a lot
take
has
seat.
happened.
Yeah. So we were here, And then, this is hard to explain, and it's probably going to be hard to hear. I'm just going to give it my best shot. And then he's going to go on to explain, as best he can, the sensation of the world sort of fracturing and then being caught in this in-between reality, and then this creature that appeared, and it's like decaying necromantic nature, and Atla, and what it said, and how Argo still hears those words in his head, and he describes in pretty good detail the appearance of the pledge he couldn't save, the one that died. And so then, by the end of it, when the dust had settled, there were three of them that were, well, at least unconscious, and then the three of us. And so
So
then,
did you like verse hop there?
No. Oh, no. We didn't go. Well, oh. The thought that that's what that was crosses Argo's mind for the first time, and he sort of sinks deeper into his chair, and he goes, I don't know what it was, because I've never felt anything like it, but that might have been what happened.
Or did something come here?
Something was here, but also not here, because no one saw it when it was gone. Errol, I don't know. And that's what scares me.
That you don't know, or that there are things that can kill us?
Yes.
Okay, well, the way that we stay alive is to just know more than they know, right? To know
Yes,
what can kill
right.
us so that we can kill it first.
Correct. Arm yourself with
Okay.
knowledge. So, did you find anything in your readings about ancient civilizations?
Is this about
Yeah.
right? Well, not really. I mean,
That's okay. It's okay. I was just curious.
do you think they're going to test us on these notes?
No.
Sorry.
No.
Do you think those are our tests?
No, I don't. Genuinely, I don't. I'm just curious.
You're scaring me a little, Argo.
Sorry. I'm scared.
I think it'll be fine.
It has to be. It has to be.
Listen, I mean, we're smarter than everyone. We'll be fine. You and I, we're going to be great. We'll be fine.
Right. We will be fine. I promise. Let's take a couple of these. I can't be in here anymore right now, just for now, which is weird for me to say, I know, but I just got to get the heck out of here. Can we just take a couple of these books with us? The ones that you've gone through that I haven't yet. I'll catch up pretty quick, and I just want to read somewhere else, if that's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, Errol, why did, sorry, no reason. Why did you want to become a mechanic?
Well, I am really I don't know why I can do the things that I can do. And there wasn't a lot for me home, and I'm better than what I could be there. And I think that when you have talent and intellect, it is important that you do as much with that as you can, that it is your responsibility to do that, even if that is just a responsibility to yourself.
I only ask. Argo starts to get a little, he's never like loose. He's always a little frigid. But Argo starts to get like stiff, and he can't look her in the eye even more. And he says, I don't want anything bad to happen to you.
Oh,
to anyone, but I mean, I get along with you, and it's not exactly what I thought it would be like here. And I don't want anything bad to happen to you.
I was really scared when I thought you were dead.
Yeah.
I thought that this was going to be about studying and learning and showing the things we were capable of. And I still think that it can be. But maybe there's a lot that we don't know. She takes your hand, squeezes it really tightly. Why don't we protect each other?
He looks her square in the eye and says, I will do everything I can. Now, can we get the heck out of here? I just don't like it.
And you need to eat this. And she like shoves the sandwich in your
Oh
hand.
my God, I'm so hungry. Thank you, Errol. Thank you.
Welcome, Argo. And you head out of the Lifoldium. So you finish up the Vitalis Collegium. You get your bandages. You get your healing tinctures. You have sent your letter. You trudge back to your bunk. You open the door to your room, and it is dark. There are no lights on because you haven't been here.
I leave them off and I go to lay on the bed.
And Jax is sitting
What the fuck?
on your bunk, cross-legged. You sort of like fall, and as you're sitting down, your head bumps his knee. He doesn't react. Where have you been, Slick?
I think my heart's beating so fast. I was in the Livoldium researching. I told you that's what I was doing. What are you doing in here?
It's been all day. Kaylin and I looked at what you wanted. Liv, what happened?
I will light the torches now. And he sees me bandaged, and she's still trying to hold her shoulders broad. But there is a little bit of a break to them. Honestly, it's been hours. I'm surprised you haven't heard. There was an attack. While I was... Something came through, and people couldn't see us, and then they couldn't see it, and I don't know what happened.
Without a word,
And then
Jack stands up, walks over to you, and he just envelops you.
And I'm just sobbing into his chest because I haven't had a second to process. And I'm just repeating, I went down. I thought I died. I thought I died in there. I didn't know. I didn't know it could happen like that. I was so scared. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have ever brought us here. I'm sorry. And I know it's my fault, and I know that you're pissed.
Don't make us have this conversation right now, Liv. Don't make me choose between making you feel okay and making you understand how I feel.
She takes 2 deep breaths and she stills. And she says, I'm not going to make you do anything.
You say that now. I don't want to pile on, but this is some real shit you've got us in, Liv.
I know. It's important that you know that I didn't mean to. And it's also important that you know I'm going to do everything to get us out. I know you don't like or trust me right now, but I just miss when you were on my side.
I don't know what sides are at play anymore. I want to get out of this too, but I don't want it to be any of us getting out of here in a body bag.
I didn't think that was an option for us until today.
That's what happens when you're fighting death incarnate, apparently. Look, Kayla and I are caught in the vortex of your decisions. Let's just hope we can all freaking get out of here. We have a big day tomorrow. You look like you need sleep.
And she just kind of looks at her hands that she kind of left on his chest. She dares a glance upwards.
His face is stoic, a concerted effort to be neutral. There are warring extremes behind his eyes. He is still pissed at you for upending his life and also knows you well enough and cares so deeply enough about you to know that that doesn't help right now. And so as much as he wants to leave you on your own to deal with the consequences of your actions, there is a thread of care that runs simply too deep that will not allow him to physically do that.
Seeing that war within his face, Liv just melts a little bit. And she says, "If I asked you to stay here tonight, would you?"
Roll me an insight check.
I don't like insight. I don't like it. Okay. Well, that's a 10. Not awful. Oh, I lied. That's an 8. Yes, awful.
He takes a hand and puts it below your chin and gently lifts your eyes to meet his. He says, let Kaylin know that you're okay, and then I'll come back and sleep on the floor. And with an 8, you don't know if he will come back.
That's fair.
He lets your chin go, holds your gaze for a second, and then removes his hand, steps back, turns on his heel, and strides out.
She watches the door close. And with that knowledge, or lack of knowledge, I guess, on whether or not he's going to be there, as she prepares for bed either way, her hands are shaking.
Now the day's done, here you will stay. Safe in my arms, we can end our day. Sun's gone to bed, moon in the sky. Here in the night, it's just you and I. I'll keep you safe, I'll keep you sound, I'll keep you loved, long as I'm around. Long as I'm around. As you drift off, know I am here. Darkness or nightmares are nothing to fear. They cannot harm you, but if they tried, no, even then I'd be here by your side. I'll keep you safe, I'll keep you sound, I'll keep you loved, long as I'm around. Long as I'm around. Long as I'm around.
The Mechanics Guild is lovingly created, produced, and played by Sarah Davis Reynolds, Taylor Fagins, Carlina Parker, Ian Prince, Attilio Rigotti, and Clay Westman. The theme song is composed by Arcane Anthems. If you want to help us out with all those algorithm things, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on all of the social media platforms to stay up to date with what's happening at the Guild. Oh, bye!